Gaffy, I guess it's a bit different from this point last year. Are you looking forward to playing finals, considering you did miss out last year?
Yeah, it'll be great. Looking forward to it. Been lucky enough to play quite a few finals with this great footy club, and looking forward to doing it again next Thursday, and looking forward to getting on with it. Disappointing week last weekend, and we had a few days to get over that, but it's good that we're the first final next Thursday night, and hopefully we can perform well and win against a team that's going to be hungry. And Essendon came here a few weeks ago and beat Freo as well, so it's exciting. I'm looking forward to playing next Thursday, and we're all after a good break this weekend.
How much did last year missing out sit in your head now as you enter the real part?
Oh, not too much. I've moved on, and this is a new season. As I said before, it might have been different if I hadn't played too many finals in the past, but been very fortunate to, ever since I started in 2011, we got to a prelim then, and I've been very fortunate to play quite a few finals, and you don't take it for granted. But yeah, I'm excited to get on with it on Thursday night and hopefully play well and contribute to the team winning.
David, it's the hunger level between you, Nick, Brad, any different to the rest of the group?
I don't think it's different, but it's it might look a little bit different in terms of internal thoughts, but I think the hunger of the group is very, very similar. And we were disappointing last week, but once finals comes around, there are guys that are playing for their first premiership, and there are guys playing for their second premiership, or in guys like Jets' case, I think he's third. So, but we're not at that stage yet. We're playing elimination final where if we lose, we're out. So the great thing about finals is, like every game, it's 50-50, and just because you finish fifth and get a home final doesn't mean you're guaranteed to perform well against a team that finished eighth. So we're really excited and hoping to put the last couple of weeks behind us with a really strong performance.
Just in terms of Essendon, obviously their rebound from defence is a huge strength. How do you go about trying to stop that as a team?
Yeah, it's tough. We performed really well against them after our bye this year, but the year before, 12 months earlier, they carved through us and probably played one of the better games for the season. So we understand what it's like when we can play well against them, but also what happens when they're up and about. And as I said, they played really well against Freo over here a couple of weeks ago, so they know how to win over here. And like all the other teams, have had a week off to study us, and we've had another week to study them. So I think we're all going to be prepared with what Essendon are going to bring, and hopefully we can perform similar, if not better, than we did earlier in the year.
How much of a morale booster is it knowing that Nick Nat's probably going to come back or things going well?
Oh, it'll be huge. I think Simo said he's like a Patrick Dangerfield, and he's one of our most valuable players, and we all walk a bit tall with Nick, and he's such a presence out there, and his impact is so much more than ruck taps or disposals. I said we all walk a bit taller, and if he comes back, that'll be great. Gives opposition teams like Essendon a lot to think about, and even though he only played 3 or 4 games this season before going down again, the numbers show just how influential he was.
As far as energy in the group, from like a sentimental standpoint, to have him in the finals, how much of a buzz does that add going into a game after he's had to sit out from the sidelines with injuries for so long?
Oh yeah, great deal. He's one of our. Trying to think of the right way to put it. He's so popular within the group, and we want to see him not just get back and play consistent football, but play really good, successful finals football. And we're getting little tastes of how good he is in those 3 or 4 games he played earlier in the year. And we, like the whole AFL, just want to see him have a really good crack at it. And hopefully it's in September, and hopefully we can keep performing well. But I think for his own personal mindset, it'd be great for him to get out there next Thursday and hopefully play well and to build his confidence.
How's he been around the club in the last few days in the gym? Is he sort of up and about? Is he looking spirited? Is he feeling good about his situation?
Yeah, he is, and he has as the last 6 to 8 weeks that he's been missing. I think when guys are in rehab, sometimes you can go a few weeks without really noticing some guys because they're upstairs in the cardio room doing stuff at different times to other boys. But with Nick he's been around us every training session, and he's been training with us a lot, especially the last couple of weeks. So he'll have a big hit out on Friday when we have a big session, and that's going to hopefully put him in good stead for playing Thursday.
With yourself, Brad and Nick, obviously the focus being upon you as your final build up, and everyone's saying you missed out last year, want to get your successes. Are you comfortable with that sort of talk, or does that make you feel uneasy given there's other blokes as well who also missed out?
Oh, I'm comfortable with it. Yeah, it's just what's eventuated. But I still think there are so many other guys in the group that I wanted to win one as well. Oscar Allen, he's had a really good year in his first couple of years. Petrocelli, all those guys. These guys want a taste of it as much as I do, and there's absolutely no guarantees that you're going to be in that situation again. But we're going to give ourselves every chance, and it's a whole squad thing, as I learnt last year. It's a whole squads win premierships, and we had quite a few guys that played quite a few games last year that didn't play in the 22 on grand final day. So it's just a part of the job, and hopefully we can do something similar soon.
You said before that you've moved on from it. How did you manage to move on from such a dramatic moment in your life, that grand final?
I think it's just you just got to. Yeah, it's a natural thing. I'm pretty focused once I'm out there. You get lost in the moment, and you're focusing on the ball in front of you and the ball in the air. So yeah, no doubt a tough time, but footy moves on, and I've had to focus on things I've needed to improve on football wise, and I think I've done that reasonably well this year, and hoping to continue to build on that this September.
This time last year, you were dealing with so many questions about your contract. How much easier is it going? Is it just to not have to deal with those questions anymore?
Yeah, a lot easier. Yeah, there's not so much going through my head at the moment, and pretty clear with what's ahead these next few weeks. And I heard Cornelio re-signed last night, and sort of made me think about my situation last year and all that. So it's a thing that's happening more and more these days. You guys like Cornelio are holding off to the end of the year, and but it's great to see that he stuck around at the club that they started with, and I'm sure it gives all the guys at GWS great confidence.
You had a tough off-season with your family. Has it? But is it better now in that regard? And so, has your mentality changed for what you want out of your playing career changed at all? Because there isn't that much clarity about where you'll potentially be in a couple of years.
Yeah, I think it's easy to say, but I think you don't worry about the small stuff as much anymore. A little bit, the family stuff. Yeah, it's all really really good now, and like anyone, if bad things happen, you're always going to be there for the family and people you care about and all that. But no doubt a challenging time last year, but you really enjoy. Not you take for granted, but I've really enjoyed playing footy this year, and the camaraderie that comes with a team sport like football is great, and that's why it's such a great game. It's so unpredictably bad, unpredictably good at times, and hopefully these next few weeks can be really good.
Family situation is the reason for structuring your contract with the potential for the out element of it. If something went wrong, you might need to look at that. Is that the reason behind that?
Yeah, and it's not something I'm going to go into huge depth about, but no, it's really good that all the family stuff is going really well.
You played under a whoosher with his back against the wall. How much do you think this side, Essendon, will be, I guess, galvanised by the fact that their coaches had a lot of pressure going into this game?
Yeah, it's just a natural part of the job. Whenever you lose a couple in a row, it's the same over here, and I think Whoosher's done really well. I think their win against Freo was a really good one after they had a poor week the week before. So he knows what to do. He's been around long enough. He knows when his back's against the wall. He's proven so many times that he can pull something out of the hat. So we expect Essendon to play really well, and I've got some really good guys coming back from a team that didn't play last week, so they're going to be tough to beat. And as I said before, remember what they were like a couple of years ago when they played really well against us.
So your intention to see out that contract here?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's very lucky to be at this footy club, a successful club. for a long period of time, and some great staff, great people, great players at the footy club that have been at the club for a long period of time, and really I love being at Perth, and it's an exciting time to be a player, but also exciting time to be a supporter of the club.